Hi, my name is Selena Hernandez. I am in social psychology. It is April 14th, 2025. My professor is Professor Armstead, and I am doing a presentation on prejudice and discrimination. So, what is prejudice? So, when someone is being labeled as prejudiced, it is because they have an opinion based off of their own belief system. People that are prejudiced often show signs of labeling stereotypes onto people and showing ignorance, possibly even fear. What is discrimination? Discrimination is a negative behavior towards someone that shows indifferent religious beliefs, age, gender, etc. Someone who is discriminating towards another person may even treat them unfairly based off of their gender, appearance, and so on and so forth. So it's more action based. Prejudice versus discrimination. When someone is prejudiced, it is more about the person's thought pattern and preconceived attitude versus someone who is showing discrimination. They are showing actions in their behavior. Effects of prejudice and discrimination on individuals. When people realize that they are dealing with someone who is being prejudiced or someone that is discriminating against them, this can impact their self esteem, mental health, and they might not get as much opportunities as other people. What a lot of people should realize about people that are prejudiced or discriminate against them, they need to realize that it truly has nothing to do with them. It is not to take personal, and it is not to be deeply offended. These people are projecting their own childhood beliefs onto other people, um, religious beliefs, childhood, past trauma, etc., etc. Prejudice and discrimination at school. So there are a lot of children and teenagers that also experience issues with people being prejudiced and discriminating against them. It is important for them to tell their parents or a school counselor because this can honestly result in bullying. Prejudice and discrimination in the workplace. At some work environments, there is sometimes people who are prejudiced towards other people who they hire. Some people may not get hired because of their skin color, religious beliefs, and so on and so forth, or when an individual is being harassed in the workplace because of discrimination. Unequal treatment in healthcare facilities. Patients can also deal with discrimination and being prejudiced in the healthcare facilities. A doctor may not give them the best treatment, or even in a private practice, a doctor may overcharge them. Prejudice and discrimination towards people who are homeless. People tend to discriminate and disregard people who are homeless. And honestly, individuals should help find these people resources for people who are homeless so they could find shelter, etc., etc. Legal protections for their rights at the workplace. So, people who are dealing with other people being prejudiced or discriminating against them at the workplace should um, file legal protection towards these individuals. So, either implementing the Equal Employment Opportunity Civil Rights Act or even the Equal Pay Act. Combating prejudice. So, to reduce the number of people who are prejudiced, we could educate others and show others to be more open minded. Or individuals can also practice being respectful to diversity as well. Combating against discrimination. If an individual is being discriminated at the workplace, school, public area, etc., it is important to take action if there is no conflict resolution as well. And it is also for parents to teach their children to be open minded without judging others as well. Social media in combating prejudice and discrimination. Nowadays, people are easily influenced by what they consume on social media. If people can promote diversity more often, this can influence people to have more self awareness, and social media is very influential. Television shows can also have a major influence. There are a lot of reality TV shows, adult cartoons that show characters discriminating and being prejudiced towards one another. People that are naive, as well as children and teenagers, may find this amusing. They may start acting out what they saw on television towards other people. It is important for individuals to have more self awareness on what they are consuming. Black Lives Matter. In 2020, an African American man named George Floyd was killed by a police officer. There are a lot of police officers that discriminate towards black people. It is important for victims to take legal action against police officers who are discriminating against them. Prejudice and discrimination in the LGBTQ community. Till this day, there are a lot of people who are judged and discriminate people that are in the LGBTQ community. This can cause people in this community to feel out of place, as if they do not fit in. Prejudice and discrimination towards spiritual beliefs. There are a lot of people who judge and discriminate against other people based on their spiritual beliefs. They can feel excluded from their family gatherings, especially if they do not share the same belief system as their family members, or if they share their beliefs with an employer, they may not get hired. Stigma against mental health. Some people may be afraid to seek help for any mental condition since there is still a stigma for health conditions. There are a lot of people who are prejudiced against others with mental illness, such as bipolar, anxiety, OCD, and so on. Mental health still needs to be less stigmatized. Pretty privilege. Many people show prejudice towards other women who are beautiful. They may even assume that they could get more opportunities handed to them. But women who are perceived to have pretty privilege are often not approached a lot since a lot of people are intimidated by them. Other women may get envious of these women, and a lot of people may perceive women that are beautiful to be less intelligent. My references are Meyer G. David, Twinge M. Jean, Social Psychology, McLeod Paul, September 30th, 2023, Prejudice versus Discrimination in Psychology.